If you can make carnivore more budget friendly just by spending 1 extra minute a day, why wouldn't you? In today's video, we're dishing out 3 supercharged 1-minute money-saving habits that will prove to you that carnivore diet does not have to be super expensive. Now, without further ado, let's get started with our first 1-minute habit that will help keep your carnivore budget in check. Our first money-saving tip is a game changer for anyone on the carnivore diet. I've said it many times, but I will stress it again because it is one of the best ways to save big bucks. Instead of driving to your local grocery stores, make it a habit to take 60 seconds and call your local butchers for free beef fat trimmings. Many local butchers end up with excess fat trimmings that they're more than happy to give away for free or at a very minimal cost. All you need to do is just call and ask. This not only saves you money, but also provides you with very high quality animal fats. It's perfect for cooking and adding flavor to all of your carnivore meals. I personally love to use it as a cooking oil. I just take a little chunk of that beef fat, melt it in my pan, and there you go. Perfect cooking oil that can withstand very high heats without burning. Ever since I started carnivore, I've always loved eating beef fat completely raw. Many people complain that it tastes like candle wax. It does have a very waxy, sticky texture, but I actually love that so much. I was able to enjoy that same exact immediate calmness and satisfaction when I ate raw beef fat and sticks of butter. If you can't stomach eating it raw, a very popular way to enjoy it is by air frying it in your air fryer at the highest temperature that it can go to until it becomes nice and crispy and golden. Regarding early morning manager specials, most butchers discount their meat that is nearing its sell-by date early in the morning. You can actually score premium cuts of meat like chuck eye, lamb chops, even ribeyes at a fraction of the cost. These discounts can be significant and the meat is still perfectly good to consume or freeze for later use. On that note, simply taking an extra 60 seconds to fill your shopping cart with an excess of the meats you enjoy and were already going to buy when discounted, then freezing them right when you get back home is another fantastic way to look back on your grocery bill at the end of the month and realize just how much you saved per pound of meat purchased. Let's dive into our second tip. Spending 60 seconds journaling each day to help manage emotional eating. Emotional eating can mess with your hunger signals, leading you to eat more than you need, and especially putting you at risk of eating foods you absolutely do not need. Most of us carnivores come from a standard American diet background, where we established deeply entrenched emotional eating patterns. Food addiction is the most socially accepted disease in the world right now, and it's really easy to forget just how deeply these addictions get into our brain. So just realize that for most of you out there, emotions definitely play a critical role in your hunger and satiation signals, and especially if you're new to a carnivore or lower carb diet, years of malnourishment have taken its toll and you probably do not actually know exactly what it feels like to be truly hungry or truly full. By spending a minute each day to just jot down your thoughts, your feelings, small victories, and things that you're grateful for, you can become more aware of your emotions and how they impact your eating habits. When you're in tune with your emotions, it is that much easier to recognize when you're eating out of stress or emotions rather than actual hunger. This awareness can help you make more mindful and also economical eating choices. I do this every single morning when I take my fur baby Simba out for exercise and morning walks. It really has been a daily habit that I have kept up that has been life-changing for me besides eating right. And speaking of hunger signals, another bonus 60-second tip to help you carnivores keep more money in your pocket is eating more fat, especially before meals, to enhance that satiety and enjoy the benefits of a high-fat carnivore diet. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that this is a trick to get you to eat less in general. By prioritizing eating fats first before any other food, I can ensure that I get the fuel and nourishment that I need to optimize my hunger signals, meaning that those of you with a history of overeating on a standard American diet will really have an easier time staying in tune with your natural cravings when you start your meal with the fat. So before your meal, take a minute or less to just grab your favorite butter, favorite animal fat of choice, raw suet, air fried suet, any type of fat that you love. Take your time letting that fat melt in your mouth, swallow it, and just wait a few seconds and see how that bite of pure fat makes you feel. For a lot of carnivores who just started their high fat journey, they tell me that they feel this wave of calmness and peace every time they eat fat like that. For me personally, and coming from a 6-year-long vegan background where I was constantly hungry and stuffing my face even when I didn't need to, the habit of always having a few bites of fat, whether that be sticks of butter or raw beef fat trimmings before my meals, has really helped me understand just how much real, proper food I actually needed to eat. Now, I completely understand if just pure animal fat, and any pure animal fat at that, is just too much for you to stomach. Maybe you have a mental blockage that just doesn't allow you to eat that stick of butter just yet, or maybe just the thought of eating pure animal fat makes you gag or feel sick to your stomach. If that's the case, obviously don't force yourself to try this trick. Instead, I recommend starting off your meals with a very high-fat meat like fresh pork belly cooked however you like, or something like fatty oxtail. Intentionally starting each of your carnivore meals with something extremely high-fat, if not pure fat, will really ensure that you are prioritizing your satiation. It will actually feel very different if you're used to starting your carnivore meals with appetite-opening foods like cheeses, cream, or heavily seasoned processed meats like sausages or bacon. If you naturally already front load your meals with fat, I'd love to know, and share your experiences down below in the comments. If you are completely new to this diet and lifestyle and you're having symptoms like lower energy in general, frequent headaches, these could be symptoms of the adaptation phase, but also of electrolyte imbalance. A quick fix is to just salt all of your carnivore meals a little bit more generously. And if that doesn't fully resolve your symptoms, I highly recommend just leaning on a high quality electrolyte supplement for the time being. This is the one that I consistently recommend because it is so clean in ingredients. It's from the brand Element, and specifically this flavor called Raw Unflavored. It's the blue colored box, and it only has the 3 electrolytes our body needs. That's it. Here's what each of the packets look like. Super small. You can throw it in all of your bags, pour it in whatever you're drinking, mix it up, drink it down, and you're good to go. You all can get a free sample pack like this with any purchase, and it does include the raw unflavored version. If you go to the URL shown on the screen, drinklmnt.com/SBGAL. I'll also link them down below. My last 60-second habit to help you save more money on your meats is super easy, super useful, and very fast. All you have to do is go to your app store on your phone and download the Flip app. It is spelled F-L-I-P-P. I just love how simple it is to find the best deals on all carnivore staples near you. A lot of members in the Steak and Butter Gang community also rely on this app. They love it. They use it daily to keep their carnivore budget friendly year round. I think that's actually how I learned about this app, is through the members in the gang. All you have to do is just download it, open up the app, set whatever location you are at, and it will completely filter out all the best deals closest to you. You can even specifically tick what type of foods you want to find deals for. So I always, of course, tick meats, eggs, dairy products. I'll also make sure to link the Flip download link down below in the description box. Speaking of the Steak and Butter Gang and all of the fantastic members, it is so inspiring learning from everyone in there. If you're looking for a community for guidance, accountability, inspiration, or just to make friends, I welcome you all to join the family. We host 30-day carnivore challenges in there every single month, and that's really where all the magic, connecting, and socializing happens. And if you're more geeky and you just want to learn why carnivore works and how to troubleshoot to get to your goals faster, we have a fantastic team of carnivore coaches, as well as an excellent guest panel of resident experts. Dr. Tony Hampton, Dr. Anthony Chafee, Dr. Robert Kiltz, and Coach Rebecca Heichman visit the community every single month to answer questions. To join us anytime throughout any month, just visit the URL shown on the screen, sbgmeetup.com, or check out the links down below in the description box. I hope you found these 3 one-minute habits helpful in making your carnivore diet more affordable with just a few simple tweaks. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more carnivore content and delicious recipes. Thank you all so much for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. SVG out.